In today's video, we're going to talk all about pros and cons of living in Mount Dora, Florida. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to my channel, Orlando Living with D. And if this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Show us some love, press that thumbs up button. On this channel, we bring you community videos, pro and con videos of different communities all throughout Central Florida. And in today's video, I'm going to talk all about the pros and cons of living in Mount Dora. Now guys, before I get into it, I do want you to know that it doesn't really matter in terms of the pros and cons. This is just my intake for pros and cons. So don't take that too seriously. What you need to make sure is that it works for you or if it doesn't work for you. So getting into it, pro number one is livability and cost of living in Mount Dora. Now, when you look at the livability of any particular city, it's based upon the index of, the crime rate, the education, the whole system, like the infrastructure of the place. And in terms of cost of living, your average cost of living is 21% lower than the other Central Florida communities. The other good thing about Mount Dora is that it's a small town living. It's a small town, but you're not very far from the major Orlando city. Now, Mount Dora is actually growing in leaps and bounds. And I say this because I am seeing the amount of development that's happening to the area. Mount Dora is pretty much close to Claremont, and Claremont right now is exploding, guys. And this place is going to be what Kissimmee used to be for Orlando for a couple of years ago. And now they've just completely, they're like moving out. There's hardly any land in Orange and Osceola. So now the Lake County, which is where Mount Dora is, it's kind of expanding. So definitely there's a lot of growth that's happening, but it's still a small town feel with a lot of great vibes. Let's talk about pro number two. Is the food, and I love to eat. Now when you go to the downtown area, it has over 30 plus restaurants bringing in cuisines from all over the world. You have Jamaican, Italian, Indian, and I love to bring my kids down there, enjoy just a sandwich or just a pizza, because I love pizza, like it says right there. Now let's talk about the cons of living in Mount Dora. So con of living in Mount Dora could be nature. Now it may not necessarily be a con if you love nature, because you're going to find our old Joe, like one sitting right here, all over the lakes right here in Mount Dora and any lakes in Central Florida. So this is something to consider. If you do not like nature, this may not be the place for you, because it's a small town. So the population of Mount Dora is not that big, but if you do like the small town feeling, then Mount Dora could be good. So that is something to consider. Let's talk about the next con. So the other con of living in Mount Dora is that it's a very rural living, Now the city is developing, but however, it's a small town as compared to Orlando with all the hula that it has with the theme park. You have the Florida Mall, you also have the Millennium Mall, whereas in terms of Mount Dora, this is pretty much what you have in terms of the mall. There's a lot of coffee shops right at the downtown area. There's a lot of art shop, and that's what it has. Now in terms of the distance, which could be a con or a pro, is that it is about 45 minutes away to most of the things. So your airport is about 45 minutes away. Your major attractions is about 45 minutes, actually 35 to 40 minutes away. So that could be considered as a con if you want to be right in the middle of something. I hope you get value out of it. And if you are looking to buy a home anywhere in Central Florida, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I bring you community videos like I mentioned. But if you are looking for a brand new home, check out Orlando Home Show. That's where I bring you brand new homes throughout. And if you haven't checked the video on Mount Dora as a community, make sure to click over here. I'm going to go ahead and post the video so that you can have a look. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.